Alright guys, I'm going to show you a trade that I made today and I just exited out of it. Alright, excuse the super messy screen, but the trade was on USEG, that's US Energy Corp. What we had this morning was a big parabolic pop in the morning and then a slow fade. This purple line is the VWAP, this is a volume weighted average price. In layman's terms, if the stock is underneath the VWAP, you can assume that most longs are losing on their position. So if someone's long the stock, they're probably losing on that position. That's going to be the average. That's a very basic rundown of it. So we had this soft fade down here. We were building what I like to call a falling wedge pattern. This was actually one of my favorite patterns to trade from. I entered on this higher low right in here in the 129s, right on this candle. We were making higher lows. We had a falling wedge. We were trying to peak above this VWAP. It was just a very nice looking setup. I took 129s, risking 121, 122, essentially under these lows right here, and I sold it at 140. So it was a quick 11-cent gain. It's risking about 7 to 8 cents. So it was a decent trade. Risk to reward wasn't the best. This is a very high probability setup that I trade day in and day out. Now it's time for me to get ready for the gym, have a little bit to eat, get in the right headspace. We're doing a push workout and wait for my buddy to show up and then we're out of here. Let me know what your guys' favorite day to work out is. I think lately it's been shoulders. I've been doing push days, so I've been shoulder and chest. But lately hitting shoulders has been an amazing, amazing, amazing feeling. I think partially because it's an underdeveloped area on me, so I like working on it. But also the pump that you get in your shoulders is just nasty. Like you just feel the blood flowing and tightening around your shoulders, and it's a really good feeling. How do you say workout?
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. We about a ta-ta. Dude, why are you always up in my room?
Because this stuff look interesting.
What does it look like?
It looks like there's a lot of money is being made and every second that's happening right now.
Did you cut your face?
Yeah, what, did I?
Yeah.
I shaved it.
What happened right here? Is that chocolate?
Yeah.
You got chocolate all over your fucking face?
I was eating chocolate muffin.
What the hell? Alright, for this pre-workout, I'm gonna have a muffin. Probably gonna split half with Zach Colburn.
You better.
And it's one of the benefits of bulking seasons. You just get to eat muffins like all the time. How was it?
Bam, bang, bang. It tastes really good. Bang.
Started off with the reverse pyramid on an incline, worked our way up to 225. Now we're working our way back down 185 for 3 sets, and then 135 for like 1 or 2 sets, and then we're gonna move on from there. But yeah, reverse pyramiding is magic. Stuff works incredibly well. If you guys aren't doing reverse pyramids, it's time to integrate them. Alright guys, so I'm back from the gym and I'm going to show you what my post-workout nutrition is looking like. I don't really mess around with any of those protein shakes or any like supplemental protein. I just think unless you're in a total pinch and you really need it, I would always opt for whole foods, and that's what we're dealing with today, some really good whole foods. So this is the meal that I've talked about before. This is my go-to homemade Chipotle replica, the Sumner Healy edition, and this is what it's looking like. So we have a bunch of spinach on top. I just put raw spinach on top, get those micros in. The rest is corn. I have pinto beans, I have chicken and white rice and some chopped up onion. This thing is so filling, it's so good. I eat this if I'm cutting or if I'm bulking. I'll just play around with the carbs a little bit. I'll drop the beans down by half. So I'll do half a serving. And then for the rice, I'll do a 1/4 cup uncooked. Right now I'm doing a 1/2 cup cooked, or a 1/2 cup uncooked. And yeah, this is Here's the thing, guys, if you're still following the bodybuilding protocols of just eating for like chicken and sweet potatoes or chicken and rice all day long, it's gonna be really hard to stay consistent, and you're gonna have these insane binges where you just break out and lash out and have to eat some junk food. So what I recommend doing is you can still get all those good macros in, get some clean sources in, but make it interesting, make it fun, add flavor to it. I put like a chili pepper in there, I put onions, I put beans, I put corn, and then it actually makes you wanna enjoy this food, and you're not just shoveling it down just to get the calories in, you're actually enjoying what you're eating. So don't forget, guys, you wanna be in this for the long term. Make food that you like, make food that's enjoyable to eat, make food that makes keeping a quote-unquote diet easy. Beneath the VWAP, you can assume that most editing today's vlog while I film today's vlog. Vlogception. All right, guys, so I've been working for like the last 2 hours, and now I'm about to take you on an adventure. Whoa.
This is insane. Oh man, dude, I don't even...
Send it, brother.
Do I jump?
Go right there, and then go down from there. Life is freaking beautiful, my friend. Ooh, how do we turn on the light? Sav mode. Alright guys, this is what I want to talk to you about. It's my good friend Zach. I don't know if you guys have met him yet. Well, you guys have probably met him, but I don't know if you guys can see us. Get this dangleberry out of the way. So I know there's a lot of guys that follow me, and girls too I think, but mostly guys that follow me who are just getting into working out and aren't quite committed yet. They're still kind of on the fence. They're still kind of half-assing it. And I want to talk to you guys about how working out has changed my life and Zach's life. And I wanted to talk to you guys about this because if you're kind of on that place where you're still on the fence, or you haven't committed to working out yet, or you haven't committed to actually making fitness a part of your life, maybe hearing this will make a difference for you guys, because I actually can't think of anything in my life that's had such a positive benefit to every facet of my life than fitness. Fitness has improved me in all areas of my life.
Yeah, dude, I don't think I started reading, I started taking school seriously, I started taking work seriously after I started taking the gym seriously.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how much the gym has forged my mind, not only my body, but my mind, to be a better person all around, even outside of the gym.
Yeah, it has a ripple effect. It really does, you know. It's like kind of like how people go to the military and they leave the military and they still apply all those same things they learned in the military, the discipline, the work ethic, all those things. Lifting is very similar, where it's like all the things you learn in the gym, those skills, again, it's really the discipline, the hard work, the consistency, going in like 6-7 days a week.
I think the biggest factor is delayed gratification.
There you go,
You freaking set a goal, you know how to get there, you know it can be done, you just gotta put in the time and the work and the patience to get that. And it's like, you learn that inside the gym from getting your first results, you could take that into work, into business, into, you know, your education. You just put in the work up front, the result will come later down the road.
Dude, I'm actually glad you brought that up. Yeah, because delayed gratification is something that I feel like has been kind of my edge in life, if I have one, is that like, I feel like I'm pretty good at just being like, okay, put my head down and work, and I know I'll get the result down the road. Most people are like the now kind of mindset, and I think I learned that in the gym.
Yeah.
Totally fostered that within me, which is kind of amazing. So what I wanted to also bring to your guys' attention, which I'm not sure you're aware, I think some of you guys might be, Zach and I started off like bag of bones skinny. So if you want to talk about delayed gratification, it's taken us like 5 years to get to
seriously, I actually remember the first day I started working out was August 9th, 5 years ago. think that was 2012. 2012, I was 16 years old. That was my first day in the gym, I remember. And I celebrate every year. I just hit 5 years. It's like an anniversary to me.
Totally. No, it's a big deal. I think I started lifting when I was like 17, just doing home like calisthenic stuff. So I'm at about my 5-year mark too, actually. I didn't get a gym membership until I was 18 though. But yeah, I started off like 110 pounds. Zach was somewhere close in that range. I mean, we were like...
I was like 120.
Yeah, he had 10 pounds.
As a freaking man. How am I a grown boy?
I was 110 as a man. And so guys, what I want to bring to your attention, we're getting off track, is really the power of fitness. I mean, fitness has given us opportunities that we would have never had before without actually having this set routine. And so without going on...
I'm not even kidding, dude. Fitness alone brought me down to San Diego.
Yeah.
Like, not even kidding. Like, no exaggeration. If I think about it, fitness, walking into the gym 5 years ago, led to my life down here in San Diego today.
Totally. Dude, fitness has given life meaning. You know, it's like, it's added a layer of to our lives that is so deep and so enriching. And what I want to give to you guys is like an invitation, or just maybe a push. If you guys are on the fence, you're not sure if fitness is for you or something that you want to embrace, I say fucking do it.
Dude, just pick up a weight. I remember, I don't know how true this is. I don't even know if this is like a valid point. But I was like 12 years old or something. I had these 8-pound dumbbells, and my friend walked in and he's like, hey, why don't you use these? I'm like, oh, they're too light. And he's like, 8 pounds is 8 pounds of muscle, bro. I'm like, I guess that's true, but what I'm really trying to say is, like, dude, any type of fitness, any type of exercise will do the trick. Will do the trick. I think running has the same. It's like any type of physical exercise, you just turn into a savage.
Yeah. So what I wanted to say, actually, there's so many places I could take this conversation. I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat concise and understandable. Another huge benefit of fitness, for me at least, is that it's gotten me out of my mind. And so something that I preach on my Instagram and on this YouTube channel is presence. I don't know if any of you guys have read Eckhart Tolle, but it's something that he talks about a lot, is being present to the moment, being present to the now. Because most times we go through life with just this chatter going on in our heads all the time, and we're not present, we're not in the moment, and life kind of sucks when you're not in the moment, when you're stressing about the future or you're depressed about the past. And anytime you're doing physical activity, especially like lifting heavy weight, you're just solely focusing on that thing in the moment, and it builds that skill up. So then you can start applying that in other parts of your life, and you're just present. You're just a happy individual who's living in the moment. And fitness is like the catalyst for that. It just takes you into your body. So whatever it is, calisthenics, weightlifting, running, whatever the hell you want to do something consistently and get in your body and get present. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, just have something to look forward to and progress. Make sure whatever it is you're doing, you're progressing. If you're running, track your times, run faster. If you're doing calisthenics, you know, get a little bit more muscle ups. If you're weightlifting, get your weight up.
Reps.
I'd say my biggest advice for having the best time in the gym is don't do it alone.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Don't do it alone.
Find a crew that you guys can keep each other accountable and have that support where you guys go in together. And it's much easier to do it when you have a team with you.
And here's another thing. It's like, you don't need to join the gym with a crew. You could join a gym at yourself, and if you're consistent, you'll meet the same people every single day, and those people will become your crew.
Yeah, I mean, you think about like all the relationships that you've made through fitness, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I'm here talking to you guys right now, is from fitness. I mean, it's this snowball effect, this domino effect. And so yeah, I don't really know where I wanted to take this conversation, honestly, but I think it's heading in a good place. And I just want to encourage you guys and maybe be that little voice in your ear that tells you, do it, do it, do it. Improve your life and start with fitness. Fitness is the best place to start if you want to better your life. Would you give any advice to people who are like just starting out, besides having a crew to go to the gym? What's the biggest thing they need to work on? Is it understanding nutrition and progressive overload? Like, what's the thing that's going to get them the results? Okay,
so I'd say in the very, very, very beginning, you just starting to work out, even within the first few months, just consistency. I wouldn't focus on nutrition just yet, because honestly, if you get in there and you go in with a workout plan, you just do the workout, you'll still see results. I'd say the biggest thing to focus on right in the beginning to give you that edge is, instead of being stoked on the results, be stoked on the workout itself. Like, go in there excited for the workout, and the results will come.
So yeah, don't treat it like a means to an end.
Yeah, just go in there because you love to work out. I think the way my training has changed within the last couple years is, like, even if I never saw results for the rest of my life, I'm still gonna work out every single day just because I love it.
Yeah.
I think that's the way you need to look at it. You need to love working out. You need to love exercising.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest key. So like, don't look forward to the results because they'll come. Just get in the gym and start building a passion.
Totally. Be process oriented is what I say. That's a really good point. And with everything in life, find things that you like the process, not just the end result. I think my biggest tip to end this off for you guys, as far as like making results and getting progress in the gym and staying passionate about it, would be it's kind of twofold, I guess. And it's something that I preach a lot on this channel. Progressive overload, yada yada yada. I'm not going to go into that, but what I am going to say is get a journal to log your workouts. That way you can look back from, you know, a month ago or even a year or two ago and see the progress that you've made. Because for me at least, that's a very addicting feeling to see that you're progressively getting better at something and gaining a skill. Feels really good. So keep some kind of record of that, whether it's on your phone or in like a, you know, hard copy journal. On top of that, I would say start to understand nutrition, and beyond that, start figuring out what foods work best with your body. Something that I've learned through working out is just figuring out what foods work with me. And so like, you'd be surprised how many things we eat in a given day that don't jive with our body and therefore put us in a bad mood or make us uncomfortable or make us bloated or make us not feel as good as we could possibly be feeling. And so if you want to be at an optimal level and be living life to the fullest, you gotta make sure you're putting good food in the tank. And so to do that, you need to start understanding nutrition and what works best with you. So that's kind of a little different than what most people would say, but I think understanding your nutrition, tracking your lifts, and just getting addicted to that constant leveling up is a really good feeling. Yeah, my advice on that, my take on that is that stuff is gonna come the more you progress. Yeah. So don't beat yourself up if you can't, you know, get your nutrition down 100% in the beginning. Yeah. That stuff's gonna take time.